EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Cleveland Browns. To return it, Darius Phillips. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Browns take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First carry for Nick Chubb. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
Up second and 9 at the 22-yard line.
Now Mayfield. His throw incomplete. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
He was covered by Stephon Gilmore.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Mayfield. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
And take it right on the 30. Great blocking, nearly sprung in there. 28-yard return. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. That'll be caught. Rager with it. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Philadelphia.
They go play action with Hurts. Oliver, the tight end, making the catch. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
And 4 at the 14-yard line.
Play action. Here's Hurts. This is caught. Watkins. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal. Well, he did everything but get him in the end zone there, but now they're set up golden opportunity. Strong opening drive, and they're knocking on the door.
And the way that they did it, now look where they are on the field. All right, this is naturally set up for a running play, isn't it? But with his ability to throw the football, his accuracy on this drive, you might want to think about a pass play in this situation.
Interesting. Time to find out. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. Both both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stuff it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
Darius Phillips on the return. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they're coming off a 3 and out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy's setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And Mayfield just getting the play off. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely, frees up your guys elsewhere. On 3rd down, Mayfield. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that will be incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did something with that.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Hurts. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that one. He read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He sets to fire deep. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic, and it sounds almost trite. But the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 to score as they begin 1st and 10. Give them a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Carl Joseph.
They'll run. It's Sanders. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
They'll run with Sanders. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's now 4th down.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. These two teams all tied after one.
With the score tied 7-7.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. This play call. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains, but it was enough to get them a 1st down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
And this is going to be an Eagles 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
On the run, it's Huntley.
No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. And they'll try the jet sweep here. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now Huntley. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 25-yard line.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
He was hoping to get that to John Hightower.
And it'll bring up third down.
That's pretty nice to watch as he matched the route with the receiver and stayed right there, stuck to him like glue, almost hip to hip, shoulder to shoulder, helped force the incompletion.
On third down, Huntley. Fourth down now after a loss of 2.
A great job there by this defense. They give up the long drive, but in the end, it looks like they'll force a field goal attempt.
Brings up
So on comes the Eagle kicker, Jake Elliott, on fourth down. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. The kick by Elliott is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
The Browns drive about to get started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
It's a gain of 5.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Check three. Slam. Check it out. Hey, 91.
First throw now for the backup Kaepernick. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. 70 yards. And once again, the Browns are back in front. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good.
Inside out. The Caruso all the way. The scoop, he can't score. Trying to keep it alive and control. And the Pistons are definitely back in this game. Lakers led by as many as 17. This is the end of it.
They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
So forget the 3 and out. The penalty makes this 1st and 10. Now a carry for Sanders. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And down to the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 34. The safeties were well back there, and he had a lot of room. Were they in the cover too?
Yeah, they were, and the safeties were back. You know, usually they're 12 to 15 yards off the line of scrimmage, somewhere around the hash mark for each of them. But what also happens if the linebackers dive into the line, if you block them initially, that blocker can come off of them and get up to the safeties on the second level, and now you've got a big place to run the football.
Add this game to the last one, and they moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays.
Eagles.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But I think the ball's out. A big loss on the play. That's the bad news. A consolation. They keep the football.
Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around a lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture.
They go back to the ground with Sanders. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third.
Caught the defense off guard there a bit on second and long, but now you still have to deal with third and long.
Yeah, you do, but you feel pretty good about the last play, don't you? And maybe it gives you a little bit of confidence dialing up the next one, that maybe your team will believe in it.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And for the second time tonight, his field goal unit comes out here. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good. And the lead is down to 1 now, 14-13. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Play action. Now Kaepernick. He's got this complete to Ryan Switzer. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards there on the catch and run. They fake the give. Now Kaepernick. Looking left side, and it's complete. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. Here's Kaepernick to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Now a play fake. Kaepernick. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Kaepernick now on first down. He'll get this complete to Batson. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
So the touchdown there, and that play, the tap pass, so simple, Charles, on the face of it, but what makes it so difficult for defenses to stop?
I think it's the precision and the quickness in which the play occurs, because the snap gets to the quarterback. He's essentially playing volleyball with it, just immediately just shoveling it forward. And when that receiver's at a full head of steam, if you don't take the edge away, he's got a chance to get to the corner and get upfield. But if you take the edge away, that's your chance to disrupt that play.
And no disruption there, that's for sure, as it winds up 6 points.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Throwing is Hurts.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Watkins that time, and it's second down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Looking again for Watkins, and this time that's complete. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 16 yards, a first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
He was trying to find his tight end, Josh Oliver.
That'll bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Hurts.
Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Quez Watkins, the intended target.
And it's third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Yards to go.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. The Browns D locked in on 3rd down. Brings up 4th.
Incomplete. It's now 4th down.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from 53. He had the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right. So we have reached halftime in our first preseason matchup of the year. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, probably not likely to see many starters in the second half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Midway through the fourth in Detroit. to win that game. And when it's going away,
the Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
First down, Eagles.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Here's Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards there, first down. That one definitely helps as they try to push the ball down the field here, trailing early in the third quarter.
And even though they're trailing, not abandoning the running game. People may call it an adjustment. I think it's just much more sticking to what works for you and continuing to have faith in it. And the running game is starting to pay off.
At the 49-yard line.
Second down, here's Hurts. This ball complete to Rager. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 32-yard line. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
Jackson bounces. Plumlee's got to go somewhere with it.
But first down, Hurts.
Showing the 6 on the shot clock. He's in.
And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's second down.
Denzel Ward.
Turnover, number 19 for the Lakers. Jackson feeling it, lay it up, lay it in. And it's a
Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Jalen Rager was the intended receiver, but now it's third down. So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Holt. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And this is caught. That's Watkins.
What's up, Rocio? What'd you buy us?
Right around the 10-yard
What did you buy us?
Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. They'll look to throw again. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. From 10 yards out. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball out of the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. He's going to let this one go deep. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. And this is incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
A couple more rebounds to get to that level again tonight, but now 5 and make it 7 straight games with these.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10.
KCP tonight, they only shot it 3 times, made 1.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Wide open receiver complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? Again, they'll throw with Kaepernick. He's going to loft one deep left side. He got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A big play there. 62 yards. And the Browns have moved out in front.
Good.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
First down, Philadelphia.
They're going to look to throw. That'll be caught. Rager with it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
23 yards, the final tally.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. And they'll try a jet sweep. It's Rager fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles are now just an extra point away from grabbing the lead. And with that, his guys take the lead here by a point.
Makes the score Eagles 27, Browns 26.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Kaepernick now on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cunningham. The 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. 83 yards. And the Browns have retaken taken the lead. They had just given up the lead, and they get it right back.
Yeah, how about that? Answered quickly. Got right back to it. And look, long drives have their place. We know that. They can wear teams down. But when you hit them with big plays like that, that can really be a shot to them. A big-time one.
Yeah, one play, but now your defense is probably saying, man, we could have used a little more rest over here.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
To
Quez Watkins, 75 yards, as his guys are able to regain the lead. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. And one play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
8 yards.
So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. Now Kaepernick throwing on 2nd down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the
1st down, Kaepernick. Throw left side complete. That's Cunningham. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
10 at the 27-yard line.
Kaepernick to throw again. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland.
That was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Here's Chubb to try to run it in. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points. And that helps. That gives him a 7-point lead.
Eagles,
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Reagor, 73 yards. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the fourth.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. Throwing on first down is Kaepernick. That one will be incomplete. He caught it but could not stay in bounds for the long connection.
It's almost human nature, isn't it? They score on one play, you come out on offense, you try and do exactly the same thing. They tried the deep ball, couldn't quite connect, but give them an A for effort.
Kaepernick again here on 2nd and 10. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. The Browns on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Well, you won't hear any boos from this home crowd on that call.
No, not at all. And it's been a long day for this crowd waiting for this game. It's been a long evening as well. Finally, they feel they got a call.
They'll let it go deep for Beckham. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. And now it's 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Now Kaepernick again. Looks for Beckham again. This time he finds him. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards on the play. First down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. So how about that for a momentum switch?
They'll take over.
We're in the fourth quarter, and it's a tie game.
40-yard line.
You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down.
16 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
Back to throw here. And this is caught at the 8. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. They go play action with Hurts. And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage. On 2nd down, it's Sanders. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. throwing from the gun. It's Hurts. And this is caught in the end zone by Jalen Reagor. Touchdown, Eagles.
Touchdown.
Jalen Reagor ready for the regular season with his second touchdown of the game. And the Eagles have moved out in front. And now whistles and a flag. And I think we got a jump here. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score Eagles 47, Browns 40.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He'll get this one to Switzer. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Kaepernick to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Charles, we've seen them target one of their main weapons time and time again. Maybe they went to that well too many times there.
Yeah, and it's so difficult to determine how many times is too many, because how many times have we seen a team go and play and say, until they stop us, we'll keep going. Well, they got stopped on that one, and it cost them 6 points.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And last time, decent field position through the pick-6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. This have to be.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore, and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10, right at the 30. He'll set up to throw. He's going to look deep for Watkins. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Quez Watkins ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Eagles had 6 to their lead. And he knocks it through.
Makes the score Eagles 61, Browns 40.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And certainly this, not the performance that they were hoping for to begin the exhibition season, but still plenty to watch for in this 4th quarter. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's got a man. Complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. some inroads here on that deficit. These have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good.
Browns 47.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50, past the 20. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there. 77 yards. And the Eagles add on to their lead. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
Makes the score Eagles 68. Browns.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And this showing really not a good one on either side of the ball, but still 3 more preseason games to follow and a lot to play for here for the guys on the field now as they're hoping to secure that roster spot. A first down throw for Mayfield. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. I want to go back to something you said in the first quarter about winning.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key, and this one's playing out in this one.
84.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Boy, and now they can't even get a playoff. Yeah, that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. To throw, Mayfield. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
John Jackson was looking at instantly either. He wasn't looking at his man or the ball. 1-point game.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They're going for it. It's Kaepernick. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. And his throw's going to be incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Here's 3rd and long. Kaepernick needing a big play to counteract the sack.
An 11-yard loss on the play. Brings up 3rd
from the gun. It's Kaepernick. And the pressure gets to him again. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Jim. Slam. Alert. One touch.
Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. And this is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And this is caught. Touchdown.
What the fuck?
From 21 yards away. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us, we're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it.
And that's caught inside the 30. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A big play that time for Cleveland. 73 yards. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. They'll give it to Chubb. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining.
3. Brings up
from back at the 4. Here's 2nd and goal.
4-yard line.
Jeremy Grant, left hand, counted, and one. Detroit's got the lead again. And Jeremy Grant has a free throw coming.
They'll try again with Chubb. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
And goal.
Third and goal, try to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. 3rd and goal, they're going with Chubb. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what.